Yeah, let's begin with a statement that is coming in from President of the United States. He's made a major claim involving India's energy policy and global diplomacy. Trump says that India will no longer buy oil from Russia, a decision he claims was personally assured to him by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. While Trump praised the Prime Minister, calling him as a great leader and even a great friend, however, he has asserted that the process to halt India's oil purchase from Russia is already underway. According to Trump, this move will make it easier to achieve peace, particularly in the context of the ongoing war in Ukraine. Trump has also urged the Russian President Putin to stop the killings in Ukraine. However, this development coming to light as far as what Donald Trump seems to be of the opinion that he's received assurance from Prime Minister Narendra Modi saying that India will not be purchasing Russian oil. And he wants the same, that China also follows the India policy. However, this is something that he says that it cannot be done immediately. It's a little bit of a process, but the process is going to be over very soon. This is a statement that is now coming in from the President of the United States. Let's get in a word from Rishabh now. Rishabh, the remarks that have been made by President Donald Trump, how should one take it? Because this is something which is India's policy. India has made it clear as far as when it comes to it being a development nation, and all the requirements that are now needed in regards to energy is something that India would be keeping it as top priority according to market dynamics.
Well, we need to understand this through the lens of domestic politics of the United States as well, Amrita. Let's talk about what's happening in the United States. In the United States, the soybean farming has seen the end, and it is now the time for reaping, which means that soybean will have to go and exported to countries like India and China. That has stopped because China has put a export control. India, given the tariff has not been settled, things are not good with India as well, and hence tons and tons of soybean are going to this cold storage, and the amount of soybean that Midwest in US produces does not have adequate cold storage as well, and there is a problem among farmers as well who are up and ante against Donald Trump. Similar situations are there for other agricultural.
So, Rishabh, we're going to play out his statement as far as President Trump is concerned, adding that India could not immediately halt shipments, calling it as a little bit of a process, but that process will be over soon. Let's play out the statement.
Was just gotten back from India. What were the conversations like with Prime Minister Modi and the other?
I think they were great. He reported to me that he's a great man, you know. Modi is a great man. That he loves Trump. Now, I don't know if the word love, I don't want you to take that any different. I don't want to destroy his political career, okay? But you have to understand, I've watched India for years. It's an incredible country. And every single year you'd have a new leader. I mean, some would be in there for a few months. And this was year after year after year. And my friend has been there now for a long time. And he's assured me that there will be no oil purchased from Russia. I don't know, maybe that's a breaking story. Can I say that? Would you say? There will be no oil. He's not buying his oil from Russia. It started. You know, you can't do it immediately. It's a little bit of a process. But the process is going to be over with soon. And all we want from President Putin is stop this. Stop killing Ukrainians and stop killing Russians, because he's killing a lot of Russians. Again, it doesn't make him look good. It's a war that he should have won in 1 week, and he's now going into his 4th year. That does not make this big so-called war machine look good. But he could make a settlement. We're willing to settle. I thought we had a deal. The hatred of the two leaders is it's an obstacle. It's an obstacle. There's no question about it. But I thought we had a deal 2 months ago. Who would think I created peace in the Middle East and can't get the two guys to settle? But I think we'll get them. But if India doesn't buy oil, it makes it much easier. And they're not going to buy. They assured me they will, within a short period of time, they will not be buying oil from Russia. And they'll go back to Russia after the war's over. Jennifer?
On the shutdown, sir, our FBI...
Well, as Rishabh continues to be with us, let's connect with Mr. KB Fabian as well. Sir, good morning to you. How do you understand and take Donald Trump's statement here? Because India overall has remained defiant when it comes to its energy choices.
Good morning. Well, India had already assured America that it would buy more oil from America. And as we all know, the pricing of oil from America is not commercially determined. It is determined, if I may say so, quote, politically, unquote. Now, I have seen Trump's statement, and it was a very long statement. We have to wait for a response from India. There is no response from our embassy in Washington, according to Reuters. So we have to wait. And till then, I don't want to make any comment as to the veracity of Trump's claim.
Absolutely. We'll wait as far as official statement that comes in from the Indian side over the statement that has been made by President of the United States. Thank you very much, Mr. Fabian, for joining.